for operation on these exits and their doors. Your feed will start short. Before we start the feed, while I'm setting up, which tie should I wear? The pink one or the blue one with the turrets on it? In the event of an in-flight party, your flight attendants will come around and break out the Kraken. Your feed will start shortly. Thank you for waiting. Your feed will start soon. There's something. Oh, God, hello. I didn't realize that you were waiting. I'm in the middle of preparing things, obviously. If you want to keep waiting for a few minutes, the feed will be on soon. We just need to prepare a few things in the background. You shouldn't actually be seeing this, so, yeah. We know you have a choice in air travel. Thank you for choosing Bitter Gay Man. Your feed will start soon. Oh, hi. This doesn't actually go in the bathroom. It should go right here. Hello! I am Anubis. Today I am Anubis. 'Cause yay! And I hope you can hear me. It looks like you can. Anywho, I am Anubis. And that would be my phone making noises! Woohoo! So, since I am the jackal-headed god of death, and I guard people from things and stuff like that, I thought, let's get my little plug out of the way, and then I can bring back Lee and he can talk about why he's nocturnal. But anyway, let's do this first. Let's talk about the upcoming Weed-In Con. So, if you haven't been paying attention to the last couple days, you should go to Weed-In Con because they're going to have my main man, Xander, who was played by Nick Brendan, and they're going to have the gentleman people, who is like Camden Toy, and James Leary, and like Gigi Edgley, and it'll be awesome, and you should attend, because there's going to be like parties, and hangouts at the bar, and awesome panels, and cosplay, and you might get to see me here, or there, rather. So when you click on the link in the description, it'll take you to a registration page, where you can then click on register, and when you click register, this screen will pop up, and you'll want to click on the inter-promotional code and put in save 10 there. And you'll save $10 on your weekend price, and it'll be great. And instead of spending $60 or even more at the door, you can spend $50. And then you should totally stay at the hotel with us, because that'll give you the ability to like party all night with us, and like have lobby parties and be at the bar and like hang out at the pool with us and all that fun stuff that goes on. So yeah, I hope you join us for Weed-In Con. It'll be great. Now I'm gonna go get Lee, so you hang tight. I think he's making his tea. work. What did you do, Anubis? Now I can't get the damn thing to work. Anywho, hi! Good morning. Someone is texting me. Better not be Lyft. I can't drive for Lyft anymore. I have a smart car. It is the IFTTT bot? Is it? No. Oh, okay. It's my friend AJ telling me that he has a Dremel. No, he's telling me that I'm not available till after 3. Or that I was telling him I'm not available till after 3. So, the plan for getting me less fat is that AJ is a martial artist, very capable, and wants me to teach him basics of boxing so that A, he learns another perspective on fighting, and B, I stop being a fat ass. Because, oh my god, have I gone up in weight. From like, there's a picture I have somewhere. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I can find it on the computer and toss it up here for just a bit. There's a picture I have of me when I was in like, God, younger, and I weighed 212 pounds, and I look so much better, and it's not on my computer. I'm not about to go find it, or maybe I am about to go find it. The problem is that I don't want to go find it because the shortcut keys on my editing software will chuck me around, and then I won't be able to find it, and you're gonna have weird transitions and other things. But hey, let's grab some picture. Do I have the picture? I'm pretty sure I do have the picture. It's probably in my Dropbox somewhere. Dropbox. Hello, picture of a friend that he doesn't know I have. Found it. Boop. So, let me get that into the corner I don't like to be in. And there's 212-pound Lee from about 4 years ago. I'm at 265 now. I can still do that pose, but I mean, I'm not that. That's the picture I use on my dating profile apps because it gets me compliments. And then I show them the real one. So I'm I'm catfishing you. This is 212-pound me. I've put on 40 pounds. This is what I look like now. But they're like, but you're still a boxer, right? I'm like, yeah, but I'm not like ripped or anything. That's a common misconception. That comes from not eating and trying to make weight. And I don't actually participate in that actively, even when I was doing more of an active fighting thing, because I'm not a competitive fighter. I am drinking tea today. It is tea that my lovely, lovely friend, that person, Katie, my hedgehog dealie, she got me for my birthday from somewhere in Chinatown. It is a red tea. It's a Kimun tea, I believe. The big bag is sitting back there. If you can see it, it's right there. Also, the live chat's running. It's over here. If you want to talk to me, you can. It's sitting in a separate window. I am watching it. If you're online and want to say hi or give me questions or ask what the fuck I'm drinking or why it took the fact that I can steep it 4 times and it changes taste in that 4 times. This one's an acquired taste. It's very, not bitter, but it's very earthy. And wasn't that great? We had Anubis this morning. Oh my god. He likes to stop by every now and then and dance in my backyard like an idiot. Or drive my smart car, which he's not allowed to do. Weirdo. Oh, well, he did my plug this morning. Oh, well, crap. Well, now I don't have to do my plug this morning. Anyway, it's still in the link, so the link's still going to sit there. I don't know how long our promotion is going to run, but it's probably going to end soon because we're going to do another one for tax day. So if you're planning on attending WhedonCon, use the sponsored link because you'll get $10 off, and it won't cost you more at the door, and it won't cost you more like now. Oh, I love that I've been consistent in at least burping. I also changed the background music. I don't know if anybody can hear that. I may have turned it way down and nobody can hear it. I can't hear it myself because I don't monitor the sound. I just do the... I monitor the live feed on occasion so that I can insert advertising. Isn't that fun? Let's boost it up to... Fine, if you don't want me to watch the live feed, I won't watch the live feed. Fuck you, YouTube. Let's get into my topic, because it's been 10 minutes. Why are we forced to be diurnal? Yes, diurnal. Why are we forced to exist in the daytime? I'm nocturnal. I'm naturally up at night. Like, I get sleepy during the day. I fall since I'm unemployed and I'm freelancing, when I'm not working, I fall asleep naturally around noon, and then I sleep for like an hour, and then I'm just up until 4, and then I go back to bed. And I wake up fine and rested, and I'm able to do this unless there's been a convention over the weekend, as you saw with yesterday's feed. So, I have random business cards on my thing. You should check out the Art of Dave. artofdave.com. He donates a lot of things to WhedonCon for use in our auction that we use to raise charity and stuff. Dave Warner, he's a graphic design person, but he's made awesome pieces for us. You should check out artofdave.com. And I'm only plugging that because it was sitting on my desk, not because he told me to or anything. There's nothing else around me that I can use. You know what's scary? I have squeezy cheese. I'm not even going to do the BRB, I just want to go grab it. October things. Whee. So I have squeezy cheese, and it's Cheese Whiz, buffalo cheddar flavor. But there's a problem with this one in particular, because yesterday, I guess the valve broke or something while I was squeezing it, and it just continually kept coming out. And then once it was out of cheese, all the propellant just came out. So, really bad, Cheese Whiz. This one's defective, Cheese Whiz. You should know that, Cheese Whiz. So now, I think there's still cheese in there, but I don't think I can get it out anymore, because all the propellant stuff kind of fizzled out. And I wasn't interested in doing whippets or anything with it, so... Woo! Flappy arms. I can see myself. If I cross my eyes, I get a 3D image of myself on this screen, because I have two screens. I have the what's playing now and what's queued up. And what's queued up is the live view, and what's playing now is the live view. Except the difference between this view and that view is that I can do something like add this WhedonCon image, and then I can transition it, and then I can remove the image, and then transition it again. So why can't we be nocturnal? Why do we have to exist on this thing that we have to do everything in the daytime? And on top of that, why is it that banks are only open when everyone's at work? Why don't banks have nighttime hours? How come banks aren't like open 24 hours? Why don't they have a night shift? Why do we have to go in the daytime when the only time that we can really get away is during our lunchtime? So they get this rush from like 11 till 1, and then they're just dead for hours. And it's like a waste of time. Why are you open during those times, banks? You know how much money you could save if you just had nighttime hours? Like, okay, maybe you have like daytime hours for the few people who are day people, and then you cut down on tellers and bankers and other stuff during the day. And my wall's dirty, so I'm busy cleaning something on the wall. And then you have like nighttime hours for those of us who have to work during the day, but we still got shit to do. So we can go to the bank after work, and it's not like a rushing thing that you get out at 5 and the bank closes at 6 and you want to be like there because you have money due somewhere like I do right now. Well, no, I owe the bank right now. I'm overdrawn again. Because I'm not employed, but I have 2 interviews coming up, so maybe I'll stop being unemployed, which means that then I can buy more tea. God damn it. And that means that if I can buy more tea, I can buy more presents to use as rewards on my Patreon. You know what? I'm going to BRB you for a sec because I got to queue up a video. And I need to do that now. And okay, screw it. My computer's being slow. So I'm not going to queue up that video. But what I am going to do is scratch my nose and watch some lady try to parallel park her car in the incredibly large space, but that's still near my smart. I'm an idiot. Also, if you support me on Patreon, I'll be able to afford Loot Pet for Whitey. Because Whitey likes Loot Pet. Oh, my neighbor's closer, Brian's. That's good. The hell is that? There's some sort of large truck out there. What was I talking about? Banks. Banks and their stupid hours. Anyway, I've always been a night shifter, so I started my QA career as a night shift tester for Activision, and then I okay. So I started my career as a night shift QA tester for Activision. I was working on the Ultimate Spider-Man game, PS2, and I continued that over to the Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, and that was so much better because Activision gets it. But they were running 3 shifts, so we had 24 hours of testers in overlapping shifts. We had a graveyard shift and a night shift and a day shift, and the graveyard shift got along with everyone, but the night shift and the day shift pretty much competed against each other because the day shift always seemed to get all the fun recognition because everyone who's important was there during the day, and far be it for them to be somewhat congratulatory to the night shift, which was the basis of a story I was writing a while ago, but it wasn't really viable to be. The story wasn't viable for what I wanted it to do. It was too forced. I write thriller, psychological thriller, murder type novels from the perspective of the killer. So they're a little fucked up, but they're fun to write. Although the recent novel I've been working on is about the crew of the 3rd mission to Mars, the 3rd manned mission to Mars, and their hardships in colonizing the planet, which involves me researching a lot about Mars. And you might ask what I'm doing all of a sudden, now that I'm staring down at this thing. I'm making a scarf. I do have an Etsy store. I don't remember what it's called. I think it was Mr. Llama Voodoo. Or Mr. Voodoo Llama. It probably is Mr. Voodoo Llama. It's a combination of my last name and my mom and other things. So it anagrams out to Mr. Voodoo Llama. And I'll include a link in a future video, because I'm not done with the scarf and there's no point in giving you a link if there's nothing up there. There is a seafoam green scarf up for sale, but that's not something that I want to link up just yet. But you can probably find it yourself now that you know what the Etsy name is. And so I'm looming up this gray one because I had gray fabric around, so push through the hole. No tengo. No, te dije que no vinieras para acá, pues. Just tell her not to come over here because I'm doing this, and then she comes and asks me a question, and things like that. Is it a parental thing where you just leave doors open? I'm not a parent, so I don't know about these things. Is it just something you do where you're incapable of closing a door once you leave, like, a room? It's really annoying, and, you know, I'm 35, but it's still really annoying to be treated like a child by one's parent, and I had this discussion with her the other day that she's living with me, not the other way around. So yeah. Anyway, I hate that we don't have a nocturnal society. New York is pretty much nocturnal, because that's what I get from when I used to drive for Lyft. It was people telling me that they could just do things at all hours of the night. Being upset that LA isn't freaking nocturnal, but you know, we like to sleep, and we have a horrible habit of working during the day because we have things like beaches. Silicon Beach and that bullshit. What time is it? I have 9 minutes. I'm hungry. That's why. But if you like what I do, give me thumbs up on all my videos because it helps me so much. There are settings locked out in YouTube until you reach a certain number of likes, which is 1,000, or if you reach a certain number of subscribers, which is 100. I think I'm at 35. So if you like my stuff, click the subscribe button. It helps me out. I'm still going to make the videos whether you do it or not, but it really helps me out if you do. And if you have the disposable income to do so, support my Patreon. Links in the description. If you want to support Whitey, he has his own Facebook, and the Patreon supports him too. It lets me buy him treats because he's such an adorable fluff, and his birthday was yesterday or today or something. Whatever it was that Facebook told me his birthday was, that's when it was. And he turned either 13 or 14. He's one of those two. But he's old. He's a senior citizen in dog years, and he is a pervy old man senior citizen in dog years, and he's bisexual, as far as I can tell. Actually, I don't think he's bisexual because I haven't seen him try to hump girl doggies, or, you know, people say it's a dominant structure, but Whitey's very submissive, so I don't think that him trying to interact with the boys is a dominance thing. It seems like I have a gay doggy, or I may have a bi doggy, because he does try to hump everything. Whitey's not allowed at the dog park, but he's not allowed at the nearest dog park because he peed on another dog, and those owners were very upset, and I just don't feel like going back. But your dog shouldn't have been standing under my dog. It's not my fault your wiener dog likes golden showers. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. I'm not going to explain it to you. Just like, the only time I explain things is during Cards Against Humanity. Like when we had to explain jizz to Kendra. I think we explained jizz to Kendra. No, we either explained jizz to Kendra or we explained it to Sam. Also, if you're so inclined for that thing, RS ConOps is having a small recruiting time for the Whedon Con. I need about 20 volunteer staff. We will train you on site to help with running the crowd control and security and line control and safety monitoring and other stuff for the Whedon Con convention. If you are a staffer, first-time staffers still have to pay for the con, but it's a staff rate, a greatly reduced staff rate. And if you want to experience running a convention, then you can do that with me. Go to rsconops.com/apply and apply for the convention or any of the other conventions we do. One of my HR personnel will be with you shortly and we'll get you onboarded to the con, and then you'll get to do what you see in the RS ConOps videos, which is the in-between time when we're actually working. Having fun! And I'm wearing a Void Crush shirt because that's my friend's metal band, and they have a presence online. I think they have a YouTube video floating around of their music video. I'm not just slowly wheeling over to the desk over here because my teapot is there. Need more tea. Need more tea. Yay, tea. Go back here, tea. 'Cause I need more tea. And tea needs me. You know what? You should talk to New Cooney for the rest of this episode, but I won't be here to translate, so you'll just have to learn what New Cooney is talking about. Won't that be fun? I think it'll be fun. Why don't you think it's fun? No, bye. You're still on for like another minute. No, you're still on for a minute. No. Talk about your shinies. I know you don't have any shinies, but talk about your shinies. They're my shinies, though. No, you can't have alcohol. You don't drink alcohol. You're a Coonie. You can't have my tea either. No, you're still on for like another 15 seconds. Say something to them. Tell them how pretty they are. I know you can't see them, but yeah. 5 seconds. Yeah, I know you're done, but you need to hit the transition button. Can you transition over? If you like my nonsense, click on that like button. If you want to see more of my nonsense, click on that subscribe button. If you want to go to WhedonCon for a discounted price, click on the link below. Subscribe to the WhedonCon channel, which is also in that link below. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. because shenanigans, woo! Unless I change this to 10 p.m., but I'm still liking 10 a.m. right now until it forces me to get up. So that's been me for today. I didn't really talk about anything. I think I did more of tea, and I got to sit on the floor. So yay. I love you all, but I love my Patreon supporters more. So there you go. You sneezed. Haha.